Yeah, Samson.
Yes.
Really, I've listened to your panelists, and I seem to generally agree, except that, when you talk about corruption, I'm not too sure now, as we speak, whether economic crimes also, which may border on corruption, can be investigated by Yoko or not. Okay, because Honorable Kwenka seems to focus a lot more attention on organized crime in his submissions. But let us also not forget that in the name of Yoko is economic. And economic crimes may border largely on procurement-related acts of corruption. And so for me, to the extent that the law provides that clarity in terms of the boundary, I think would respect what the two institutions do.
Does it also matter to you that in the findings themselves, paragraph 4, they refer to corruption? Paragraph 4A, they refer to corruption. Paragraph 4B, they refer to corruption. Paragraph 4C, they refer to corruption. And yet, they would like you to pay attention to the heading, which talks about organized crime.
Yeah, it makes it a bit confusing because, look, depending on the issue you are investigating, it could be a crime against the state. It could be corruption related. It could be economic sabotage against the state, which I believe should fall within the mandate of Yoko. But once you go the trajectory of organized crime, then it becomes very difficult sometimes to deal with, because then it may be an individual and therefore may involve in that crime, or two people. And I'm not too sure whether you can call that organized crime. Right. Organized crime is more like a group of people who conspire to commit a crime.
Yes.
And what if two people? Would you call that organized crime? Usually corruption-related issues will involve the giver and the taker. Would that qualify as organized crime? So it becomes a bit sometimes confusing in terms of where to draw the line.
The law is an us.
Right. So what will be your brief comment also about the prosecution that was started by the man in the studio right here and now concluded about Sedina Etieno and the other gentleman at MASLOC, which has eventually ended in their incarceration, even though Sedina Etieno is not in the country. It is Daniel Axim who is around. 10 years and 5 years, respectively.
Well, it's a fair deal, and I think the right signal to public office holders in terms of the management of public financial resources. I, for far too long, have these type of things gone on within the body politic of Ghana without consequences. And I think that as these prosecutions are secured time and again, and it shouldn't be against political opponents alone. I want to believe that there are similar things happening under this very government, and want to see action against the government's own appointees in a way that sends a signal that the law is no respecter of persons.
Okay, thank you very much.